So today we've got a 15-minute workout that I can't remember that. We're going to work your core, your cardio, your strength for. So today we've got a 15-minute workout that's going to integrate 12 moves that Buzzfeed recommend for you to learn if you want to get in shape. We're going to work your core, your cardio, your strength for a full body 15-minute extravaganza. Hey, Tuan here, and this is Heroic Fit. We help you get fit, stay fit, so you're fit for all life's adventures. We put together workout classes that are 30 minutes or less that require no equipment, so if you're new here, consider subscribing. If you're ready to work out right now, I'll leave a timestamp in the description box below so you can just skip right into it. Today's workout was inspired by Buzzfeed's article, The Only 12 Exercises You Need to Get in Shape. In this workout, we'll begin with a short warm-up and then we'll move into the 12 exercises. Each move is 45 seconds on and 15 seconds off. And then we'll wrap things up with a cool down. And if you stick around to the end, we'll sign off strong with a quote of the day. So get into your workout gear if you haven't already. Press pause, I'll still be here. And with that said, let's get ready to work out, let's get ready to sweat, and let's have some fun. So we'll begin the warm up with 3 deep breaths. So in and exhale, inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. So we're going to get into a little jog, get our heart rate going. We're going to swing our arms back, stretching, open those shoulders and chest, and then swinging our arms forward. Next, we're going to step back into a runner's stretch. So hands down to the floor if you can. And your back hip is going to be driving forward to get that deep stretch through your hip flexor. And if you're able to shift your shoulders to the side and release your top hand for a spine stretch. And breathe, look up at your hand. Enjoy this moment and come back to center. Step your back foot to your front and then switch feet for a stretch on the other side. Imagine your feet are on separate skis, and if you want to take the challenge, lift your arm up, reach to the sky, breathe through this, keep your body strong throughout and keep reaching, and then break. So we're done with the warm-up, and now let's move into the first move, which is a squat. Have your feet positioned shoulder width apart, look ahead and slightly up, and keep your chest tall throughout, and be sure to make your knees are in line with your toes and not going past them. See if you can challenge yourself and go lower and deeper into these squats. Keep your knees strong so they don't buckle inwards. Keep your weight evenly distributed between your toes and your heel, and also keep your heels on the ground. Maintain that form throughout. Keep breathing. See if you can go any lower. Keep that spine tall. And we're almost done for 3, 2, 1, and break. Now you've got a 15-second break, so shake out your legs and arms, and we're going to move into the next move, which is single leg deadlifts. So we're going to start off with our left leg. So stand tall, keep your feet close together, and we're going to raise that left leg straight behind you. Keep your toes pointed down as you bend forward and hinge those hips. Maintaining a flat back throughout, try and reach with your hand to your floor. Don't worry if you can't touch the floor. Do what you can with your flexibility. Keep that core engaged throughout. Keep breathing. Make sure that your weight is evenly distributed in your planted leg. It's a really great balance exercise as well. Keep your head neutral at all times. Keep hinging at the hips. Make sure your back is not round. We want a flat back here. And we'll break for 3, 2, 1. Fantastic job, everybody. Shake your legs off. Take your 15 seconds recovery and set an intention for this practice. For me, it was to sweat. So I made sure I pushed hard and gave it everything I've got. Now, the next move is squat jumps. So we're going to squat down and we're going to jump up. So when you're squatting, hold your arms straight in front of you as you squat, and then you'll push them back behind you as you jump. Make sure you jump as high as you can, exhaling when you jump and inhaling as you squat. When you're squatting, keep your thighs parallel to that floor for good form. Make sure those knees aren't going past your toes. Jump as high as you can, land as soft as you can. Keep the weight in your feet evenly distributed. Keep that chest up. Go hard for 3, 2, 1 and break. So the next move is going to be one you're familiar with. It's going to be the single leg deadlifts again, but this time on the other foot. So this time the left leg will be the planted leg and the right leg will be the one we'll be lifting up. So join me for single leg deadlifts. We're working your whole legs here. We're working your balance. We're working your hamstrings as you pull them back up to standing. We all have varying flexibility here, so only go as far as you can. We don't want to sacrifice form here or injure yourself. Just focus on keeping that back straight and hinging at those hips, and you'll be doing well. Keep that core tight. Breathe in as you go down and exhale as you go up. And let's go down one last time, hinging at the hips and then going back up and then break. Shake it off. 15-second breather, getting that oxygen. Recover as much as you can because we're going to be moving into plank taps. So we're going to begin in a plank position and we're going to lightly tap our left shoulder with our right hand and then tap our right shoulder with our left hand and keep alternating for plank taps. Engage your core here, maintain a strong plank position, keep that butt low, keep that core tight, keep the glutes tight. Each time we tap our shoulders, the tendency is for our weight to be shifting from side to side, so keep your feet as wide as you need to keep your weight in the center. Keep that core engaged and that should help minimize the shifting of weight. And don't forget to breathe. Keep your head in a neutral position, looking down at the mat. Last 3 seconds, 2, 1 and break. So next we have glute bridges. So lie on your back, place your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart, keep those toes pointing forward with your knees bent, and we're going to engage our core and we're going to push through our heels to lift our hips off the floor, and then lower your hips back down to the mat and then keep that up for the next 45 seconds. Make sure you're keeping your abs contracted throughout. Keep your knees strong so they don't crumble outwards. Maintain your breath in as you go down and out as you go up. This is a beast for your glutes, your hip flexors, your hamstrings. Push your hips up so that your hips and back are in a neutral position. And for the last 5 seconds we're going to pulse, keeping that core engaged. And for 4, 3, 2, 1 and break. Awesome job. Get that 15 seconds of recovery in, and we'll get ready for the next move, which is everybody's favorite, jumping lunges. So you're going to lunge as low as flexibility allows without that back knee touching the floor, and you're going to jump, switching that foot positioning. Your front foot is going to go back and your back foot is going to go front. Keep that front knee at 90 degrees and keep that back knee around 90 degrees as well. We're going to maintain a vertical torso, so keep that chest high, keep that spine high, chest open, your head looking forward and up slightly. Keep your weight evenly distributed between your front and back foot, so it's sinking right into the center. If you're exhausted like I am, just go into a reverse lunge, taking out the jump but continuing the move for 3, 2, 1 and break. Awesome job everybody. So we're going to move on to our next move, which is spider lunge. So we're going to start up in the top of a push-up position, hands and elbows underneath shoulders and feet hip width apart. You're going to bring your right foot to the outside of your right hand, making sure it lands flat feet. And then you're going to bring your foot back to the starting position and then repeat that on the other side. Maintain a strong plank position throughout. Keep your hips low, but don't allow them to sag. Keep your shoulders in line with your hands throughout. Keep breathing. Keep switching. See if you can up the pace, speeding up the switches while maintaining that form, maintaining that composure, and breathing all the way throughout this move. Working your arms, your legs, your cardio. Keep it up for 3, 2, 1, and break. Great work, everybody. Let out that woo. This is only 15 minutes, but we're working hard. Next move we have is side lunges. As you lunge from side to side, you're going to want to shift your weight through your midfoot and heel. So we'll lunge to the right, and then we'll stand up and then lunge to the left, and keep alternating for side lunges. Lunge as low as you can, as low as your flexibility allows you to. Make sure that your chest remains high. Keep your spine long. Extend those arms out if you want. Maintain that breath throughout. Check in with your intention that you set at the beginning of the class. I'm definitely sweating, and I hope you are too. See if you can lunge lower, lunge deeper. Don't let your knees travel forward past those toes. Last side lunge and break. Next move we have is one that you've seen me do earlier in this class, and that is reverse lunges. So you're going to start in a straight standing position, and we're going to step one foot backwards. Keep your front knee at a 90-degree angle. Keep that chest up, elevated. Keep that chest open. You're going to distribute your weight evenly between the front and back foot. Allow that back knee to lightly touch the floor, or just hover over the floor, making sure you're pushing through your front heel as you stand up. Coordinate your arm movements so that your front arm pumps forward while the opposite leg lunges back, to make sure that your front knee does not travel past your toes. Keep your knees strong, so don't allow your front knee to cave inwards. Final reverse lunge and break. Awesome job, everybody. Catch your breath as I introduce the next move, which is walk out. So you're going to stand tall, walk out into a plank position, and then walk back into standing. So hinge at the hips, bend your waist, and place your hands on the floor in front of you, and walk all the way up to plank, and then walk all the way back up, and then stand up. Try and keep your legs as straight as you possibly can. It will depend on your flexibility. Try and keep that back flat. Keep that core engaged. As you walk your hands back in, push your hips as high as possible and press your heels into the ground. When we're in that plank position, we don't want our hips to be sagging or going below neutral. So keep that core engaged. Keep your hips center so they're not swaying from side to side. And one more walk out all the way out to a plank, and then all the way up to standing and break. Well done, everybody. This is awesome work. We're almost at the end now. The next move we have is push-ups. So you can get to the floor and get yourselves into a push-up position. Place your hands directly under your elbows, under your shoulders, and you're going to position your feet hip width apart. As you lower, keep your elbows close to that body. Lift both your hands off the floor momentarily and then push up. You want your body to be like a plank of wood. You want it to be a straight line from the back of your head to your hips. Keep that neck neutral. So look at the floor as you go down and push up. And don't let your butt sag or stick up. If you feel your shoulders coming towards your ears, you want to drop your shoulders down. Keep breathing here. We're working our chests, our arms, our core. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Enjoy this brief reprieve because we're now at the final move. What is the move, you ask? It's a plank. We're going to hold the plank for 1 minute.
So let's get into our final move, plank. Plant your hands under your shoulders, squeeze those glutes. Make sure that your body's in that straight line from the top of your head all the way through to your feet. You want to keep that core tight, engaged. You want to breathe through all of this. This is an isometric hold, and because we're not moving, it might feel like time's going a bit slower. You're going to want to tuck your chin, fix that gaze onto the floor, either between or just beyond your hands. You should begin to feel your arms burning. If it's too much, just drop your knees to the floor, take a quick break and then get back into it. I want you to hang in on there. We've got 10 seconds left. You are a champion. Summon that courage, summon that strength. Just breathe through it. You're almost done. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Absolutely incredible effort, everybody. So proud of you. And now we're going to move into a quick cool down. Take one arm across your body, and with the other hand, you're going to go underneath and hug it in. You can feel that stretch in your arm, your shoulders, and switch sides. Enjoy these stretches. You've earned it with your hard work, your effort. We're going to move into figure fours. You're going to cross your left foot over your standing right leg, and you're going to sit back into that standing leg. That top foot stays flexed, that chest stays open. Keep that balance, and we're going to switch sides. Make sure your chest stays open. The deeper you can go, the deeper the stretch in your hips and your glutes. Stay flexed, stay open, and breathe. Awesome. And now we'll end the practice with one big deep breath. Inhale deeply, and then bring your hands to your chest, being thankful and grateful for the work you've done today, and then give yourself a round of applause. Phenomenal effort.
Well done. You did it. You showed up. Thank you for being here, and thank you for working hard. Let me know in the comments area below what you think of the workout and what kind of future content would you like to see. And if you want more content like this, hammer that like button. And if you're new here, consider subscribing and sharing this workout with somebody who you think could benefit from this kind of content. So before you go, I want to leave you with a quote of the day. Love the life you have while you create the life of your dreams. Don't think you have to wait for the latter to do the former. And as always, stay heroic, stay awesome, and I'll catch you soon.